Good morning people, how are we? Welcome back to a new video. Full day of eating going down. Going to take you through a full day of what the fuck I put in my mouth. Hey. 2.8 thousand calories on this reverse diet, on this lean gaining phase. We're a week one into the bulk, so sit back, relax and let me take you through the eating, and I will also take you through a bit of today's pool session as well, man. So yeah, fucking enjoy. Welcome to the office. This is the office setup, man. Just the kitchen, mate. Can't wait till I move out and I've got my own fucking office, man. Right now I'm privileged, mate, to be working in such a nice big open kitchen. When we get this kitchen done, honestly, man, I was filled with joy. We went from having like a nice kitchen that we've wanted, or my mum and dad had wanted an island in the middle for so long, and then once we got one, we thought, let's get a TV in the kitchen. So this is the kitchen setup. Literally do all my work from here. All client check-ins. I'll be sat from here 7 AM till like, I don't know, 5 o'clock at night. With a gym session in between, and then just making like my meals in between as well. But anyway, camera, focus. So supplements just went in, part of the day of eating, part of the daily ritual is getting the supplements in. So I've taken my Trained by JP Vital Support and Love Heart, some glutathione, vitamin D3, K2, vitamin C, magnesium, curcumin, CoQ10, red yeast extract, omega-3 fish oil. In fact, no, I ran out of them. I need to order more. As I said, the macros for today, the food will be eaten split across 5 meals. So the calories and macros for today's full day of eating should be adding up to just over 300 grams of carbs, around 315 grams of carbs, around 58 grams of fat, and then 260 grams of protein. So that puts me up at around 2.8 thousand calories. Now this is literally just the start of the bulk. This is literally just been having my scale weight maintaining. I've been literally sitting between high 92s and low 93s for like the last 8 days. So just by us, if you're new to the video, if this is the first video of mine you've watched, I recently just got a hair transplant, alright, and I had to take 2 weeks off of the gym, and then I had to kind of restart back. The last week and a half has been low intensity training sessions. So because of that, mate, the food's not had as much of a bump up because the training intensity's not been there, because there's been no cardio allowed to be done, because I'm not allowed to sweat, whereas I can now. So training effort up, cardio back in, body's fucking firing, mate. Still looking very kind of lean. Very happy with the current shapes now. I'm not gonna lie, mate, this could make a good wee thumbnail. Looking kind of fucking, that's when you know the reverse diet is hitting, man. You get to that point, you've been quite lean, you reverse out, you're good. Anyway, sorry man. Calories and macros, as I said, that takes me to just under 2.8 thousand calories. I've got no doubt when I check in with my coach on Friday that these calories will be getting pushed up. We'll usually go with like a 30 gram of carb increase, just to keep things tight, see how scale weight moves from that. And yeah, we've got a long period of growing ahead of me. We've got the rest of May, we'll have June, July, August, September, likely October, see where we're at the end of the year, maybe do a little mini cut, pull back some body fat. But we'll see, mate, lots of growing to do, so sit back and we'll get stuck into meal one, mate. Just making meal one quickly. If you're having sourdough, right, don't go on MyFitnessPal and put in 1 slice of sourdough, 2 slices of sourdough, because man, if you're having the long shit, no slice is the same weight. Weigh your fucking sourdough, you numpties. Yes, people, meal numero uno. Let me pause the old telly. Bosh. Let's get the camera up a little bit. Here we have it. 175 grams of sourdough, 5 bacon medallions, 2 full eggs, 30 grams of avocado, a decent, about 1.5 grams of salt. Bosh. Meal 1, and this is also my pre-workout meal. So I'm going to get this down, do a little bit of work, go a walk, and then I'll probably take you through a little bit of back and arms today. Not the full session, just a little bit, maybe show you the pump, and then we'll come back for post-workout. Yo people, I'm really not sure how this gym lighting is, but the session is down. I'm going to show you a quick pump and then we're up the road for some post-workout boys, which is going to be some post-workout oats. Don't know how good the light is in here, man. I'm trying to find. I've been training at this gym since fucking June, and the light in the changing room is pretty shit. Sorry, the posing room, but hopefully you can see the rig pretty well that way. Boom, boom. Anyway, that'll do. Yeah, we're home, mate. Gonna make a nice big oat bowl. Oats post-workout. Would usually be cream of rice, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't have any cream of rice, and I don't mind oats post-workout because a little bit slower digesting. Typically you want a bit more quick digesting carbs post-workout. Nutrient uptake and all that stuff, but I think when you pair maybe a slower digesting carb, but you pair it with some fructose, so there'll be like, you know, banana, blueberries, raspberries in this meal, your body's still gonna uptake the shit. So I like my oats really thick, man, right? So if you're somebody that's trying to nail your oat bowl and you just can't get it, right? I usually go 4 times or 3.5 times the amount of oats to liquid. Sorry, I do 4 times. So if I've got 80 grams of oats, 8, 16, 24, 32, I'll usually add an extra 50. So 360 ml of fluid. So what I like to do for like a nice texture is with the 80 grams of oats, I'll go like 120 ml of almond milk, and then I'll fill up the rest of the liquid with just boiling water from the kettle in the microwave for 2-3 minutes. Take it out, stir, let it sit, back in again. Then the key is to let it sit for like a nice 10 minutes and it hardens up. Then I'll add my toppings and I'll show you when the oat bowl is all done. Oat bowl is assembled, big ass bowl. We've got some banana, blueberries, raspberries, and I've let the oats sit for like 15 minutes. So they're very, very thick, very podgy. Now what we do, man, is you've seen this probably everywhere, but we've got the whey protein paste. I've got a white chocolate and raspberry protein mixed with some water. All we do is just pour that, let's get you down, pour that over the oats, and a little bit more raspberries on top. And that, my friends, oh you bastard, is how you make a fucking legendary oat bowl. You can do this with cream of rice as well, but fuck me, this is absolute flavours, man. Bosh. Rightio, there we have it, man. There we fucking have it. Post-workout, this could be either cream of rice or oats. Oats do make me feel a little bit fuller, so I am a fan. Let's fix the old screen. Bosh. So what was I gonna say, man? I don't fucking know. 2 meals deep, currently sitting at 12:30, so I'll usually try and have a space my meals out. From breakfast till post-workout is a good few hours, because digestion, and then go to the gym and train, home, shower. So 12:30 just now, By the time I eat this and it's finished, just say close to 1. Another meal at like 4, quarter to 4, 4. Another meal at quarter to 7, 7. Meal at 8:30. Done for the day, mate. There is people that will go like try and avoid fat post-workout because it slows down digestion, you know. Bro, it's not that deep, man. It's not that fucking deep. Just get the food in, get good quality food, get a good quality carbohydrate source post-workout with a little bit of fruit in there, so you've got the, you know, the starchy carb, not starchy, the kind of glucose from the carb and then the fructose from the fruit, and a little bit of fat in there is going to be absolutely fine. I've got around 7 grams of peanut butter developed on top as well, around 1.5 grams of salt on this meal, and there we fucking go. Going to get some YouTube on, balls deep in a couple of Ariel Helwani sit-down interviews. Right now we've got Nikisa, him and Jake Paul that run MVP. They've got a big MMA card on Netflix, so chatting shit about that. And then the new episode of The Boys came out today, so I may just chill out and watch that either this evening or this afternoon, because I've got a lot more workload done, and it means I'll just do a little bit more work later on. If you've not watched The Boys, bruv, fuck me. Like, when you watch it, obviously the new season just came out, and in the first episode I was like, fuck, I forgot how mad this shit was. So I'm going to watch that, going to eat this, and I'll see you for the next fucking meal. Not really a meal per se, well, not a meal at all, but I just went to Costa there for a wee hour and a half, and got a coffee and done some work. I thought I'd touch on like coffees as part of like your, you know, within your calorie tracking and stuff. Now, when I'm in a bulking phase and I'm trying to grow, right, the way I always explain it is like, I don't track vegetables, sauces, or particularly coffee, right? Now, the reason why is because they're always a staple, they're always the same amount per day, right? The amount of veggies I have and the amount of sauce I use, like a bit of sriracha mayo or sweet chili, they're the same every day. So if I'm always having a serving of sriracha mayo, a serving of sweet chili sauce, 80 grams of veggies twice a day, that's always a constant, right? So my calories are always a constant as well. So if I'm eating 3,000 calories and I've got X amount of calories coming from the sauce and veggies, whatever, my calorie intake. It's not changing because I eat the same shit every day. So when I get more calories added, I just add on an extra couple of 100 calories and the veggies and stuff just stay the same. Does that kind of make sense? And the same in a diet. If my calories got pulled from 3,000 to 2.5, I still don't track the veggies and sauce because I've still created a 500 calorie deficit. Does that make sense? And with the coffee, when I'm in a growth phase, I give myself a bit of leniency, man. I'll typically have 2 coffees a day. One will be like a cappuccino or a latte, typically a skinny latte or an oat milk latte. Now usually that will maybe have between 110 to 150 calories. I don't particularly track that, man. I'm not too fussed. And then I'll have like another coffee, and that's usually just an Americano with like a little bit of milk in it. So I also don't track them. So yeah, back up the road, gonna make meal numero. And we're back for din dins. So we are meal numero 3. Bodybuilding. Rice. We have got 85 grams of basmati rice. Now, mate, for the longest time, I have been on the microwavable packs of rice. Just you know what I'm fucking talking about. These, and I will sometimes have half a pack when I'm on like lower calories. But my missus Rebecca always has the regular rice, just like a packet of raw rice, and you get actually a bit more volume out of it. This the rice comes out quite almost like sushi rice. It's a little bit wet, a little bit moist. Behave, boy. Do you know what I mean? It's nice, man. It's a lot of proper rice, mate. So I've been having that and microwaving it, just putting the rice in, washing it out with all the starch, putting a decent bit of water, letting it expand. So you get rice, bowl of rice here. We have just cooked some peas. Random as fuck, putting peas in your chicken rice. I know, but listen, pal, it's just some vegetables, yeah? So we're going to add that. We are going to add in our chicken, right, which is 200 grams. Pop that in. And the veggies are not done just yet. We've also got some courgette. I just put my courgettes in the air fryer. Right, I think we've got, not really sure how much we've got. But let's pop that in as well, mate. There we fucking go. I think it's I put this in my TikTok, this chicken and rice recipe. Oh, fucking recipe. It's not a fucking recipe, mate. It's just how I made it. And what was I saying? Yeah. What else I managed to do? My next meal is also chicken, but it's chicken drum fillets. They're kind of like thighs. I'll sometimes rotate the drum fillets for this meal, so it's a bit more flavoursome. The chicken's a bit more, what's the word? Moist is the word, mate. Bueno. And I'll have the chicken breast for the next meal, but I just rotate it. That is the chicken and rice meal. An abundance of salt, because you can't have too much salt. And I've been using this sweet chilli sauce from Aldi, which is shit, which is very, very fucking good. So I'm going to load some of this on as well. And I'm one of those fucking, how you get those people that put like tomato sauce, tomato ketchup on like every fucking meal, right? I'm kind of that guy with mayonnaise. Not every meal, man, but the way I look at it, people put garlic mayo on their pepes, chicken and rice. So mayo does go on it, man, and it just gives it a bit extra texture and flavour. I wouldn't put mayonnaise in a fucking pizza. Well, you dip a pizza into garlic mayo. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, this is the chicken and rice meal. It doesn't look like this when I eat it. I get my fork and I mix that shit all up. I'm telling you, mate, cooking your rice properly gives it that kind of wet, moist feeling. Fucking brutal word, man. And then with the sweet chilli, mayo, some greens in there, the courgette, very fucking good. Very fucking good. If you're American, zucchini. That with some seasoning on it, air fry, it's almost like potato texture. Mix that all in, you have got a monstrous bowl of chicken and rice. That's meal number 3. I'm going to eat this food, do a bit more work. I'm going to watch an episode of The Boys, because I didn't watch it this afternoon, and then it's on to meal 4. And we're in for meal number 4, mate. Here we have it, man. I didn't record anything of me making that meal. We'll just talk through it. 230 grams of white potato, just cut up into little cubes, as you can see. Perfecto. 230 grams white potato, a bit of 1 cal spray, a little bit of paprika and salt. We have got the chicken drum fillets. As I said in the last clip with meal number 3, I basically just rotate what chicken I use for meal 3 and meal 4. So one's a potato meal, one's a chicken meal. On some days we'll have the rice with the drum fillets. On the other day I'll have potato with the drum fillet. And as I said, the drum fillet is very good calories and macros. It's a bit of a change up from just having chicken breast all the time. And sometimes I just can't be fucked having beef mince. I would rather have chicken with my potato. It just depends. If I switch to sweet potato, I'll probably put beef mince back in. I think that combo is good. But the chicken drum fillet tastes very similar to chicken thigh, but just not all the extra fat. So I've got a bed of salad, crunchy mixed leaf salad, kind of all mixed in with some lighter than light mayo. I've put the potatoes on top with the chicken all cut up into small bits with some more sweet chilli sauce and a good bit of salt. And as always, mate, mix that shit all in, man. Mix it all up, man. Get the green shit shown, and we're good. So, as I said, man, gonna get this down, mate. Meal number 4, I'm gonna chill out. I'll probably get a few more steps in. I might go for another sunbed, try to bring the tan back after no sunbed for a few weeks. I'm also injecting MT2, Milano Tan 2. I'm injecting that. I took a big dosage last night, so I went for my first sunbed back 2 nights ago, and I'm going to try and build up that tan for the old summer. Also, peptide wise, if you've been following me, you know, but I'm also using Moxie 3 times a week, 3 milligram a week, and GHK at 1.5 milligram daily for the old hair and skin and anti-aging properties. So yeah, the delts are coming back, man. Getting a little bit of fullness, mate. Come on. Anyway, I'm actually turning into The Boys' latest episode, so I'm going to fuck off and enjoy my meal. And there we have it, troops. We have got we have got the last meal of the day. Probably the one I look the most forward to, and I look more forward to it when calories go way fucking higher. The past couple of videos you've seen, like since I've been coming back to the gym after the hair transplant, I've probably showed you like the big yogurt bowl with the dark chocolate, the peanut butter, the honey, the banana, and with the golden nuggets on top, the ultimate yogurt bowl. But that was because I was only having like 4 big meals a day. Since today's Wednesday, since Sunday, I've been following my actual proper meal plan, pretty much to a T, and that's 5 meals. So 5 smaller meals across the day as opposed to 4 kind of bigger ones. And this is the meal setup, man. This is going to remain the meals for the foreseeable. The only thing that will change is the serving size, man. So the sourdough in the morning will become, you know, a little bit more sourdough. If more carbs get added on, I may add on some banana and honey to some sourdough. Have some with the bacon and egg, some with banana and honey. Post-workout will likely become a bigger bowl of oats, or it'll be just cream of rice, or I quite like half cream of rice, half oats, very nice. The rice will just get increased. The potatoes will just get increased. I might switch to sweet potato, and the yogurt bowl will remain the same, or I'll just add banana, honey, cereal, granola. So the meals will remain the same. That's the best way to do it in a bulk, man, because when food goes up, you're not chopping and changing. Only thing I'll maybe do is a couple of meals over the week, I might just change up a little bit. So I really like having chicken and prawn together. So what I may do, don't know, tomorrow, Friday, who knows, is I'll have my rice meal and I'll have chicken and prawns together. I might have a bit more protein on that day, I don't mind. The odd day, like tomorrow for example, is a rest day. I've not got any on me, but sometimes what I would do is I wouldn't have the bacon medallions, or I wouldn't have the eggs. I would have salmon, maybe once or twice. I don't mind a wee change like that. The bulk of the meals remain the same, baby. Come on, it's getting jack season. See that bit here? I used to dream for that when I was a wee guy. See, when I was younger, I really wanted you call that like the shield. Is that what you want to call that? The shield? So anyway, feeling good. Bulk is only really a week and a half underway. I'm not really counting the first week or two, just because training effort wasn't where we wanted to be just from post-hair transplant. Whereas the last 2 sessions back, I've kind of trained pretty much close to failure, a rep away. So now the body's really going to start to adapt and grow and change, and the body's metabolic rate should hopefully up-regulate as well, with the output of the training sessions being higher, the food demand's going to increase, cardio being back in, the body's going to be burning through a bit more. So I wouldn't be surprised if over the next 4 or 5 weeks, food goes up an extra 300, 400, 500 calories. Anyway, hope you enjoyed today's full day of eating. If you did, like the video. If you really like the video, subscribe to the channel, try to get 1,000 subs. I think we'll get there this year. We're 2 subs, 3 subs away from 900. Then we need to grow another 100. So 1,000 subs would be the goal. Don't think that's too bad, man. I think growing YouTube when you're not English spoken or American is pretty fucking solid. Having a strong Glasgow Scottish accent, it can be pretty hard to grow socials when you talk to a camera, because nobody fucking understands you, man. And if you try and slow down your speaking and speak a little bit more proper, all your Scottish pals, everyone in Scotland's like, why are you talking like a fucking gimp? Poofter. Anyway, mate, can't win. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a cracking fucking day, morning, evening, whatever. And I will see you in the next video.